Hello! Ooh, that's got a wet bottom. That's just gone all over my hand. And welcome to my Wednesday. I'm having another day at home. I had a day at home yesterday, apart from going shopping. I don't think I'm going anywhere today. I'm still just waiting to hear when my boyfriend is available for me to go and work in his office. I'm trying not to let my momentum drop, because you know what it's like, don't you, when you haven't got anything urgent to do. It's ever so easy to get distracted by phone or whatever, or just anything really. But I do have jobs to do, urgent or not, so I'm going to just keep moving and try and get them done. I do think it's much easier to have momentum when you've got deadlines, but I also think that happiness for me comes from a sense of accomplishment. If I don't impose my own deadlines and I just fritter my time away, then I lose that sense of accomplishment and it's not as good for me. Yeah, anyway, I'm just cracking on with boring things at the moment. One wash load going in. I discovered mould today in my bedroom. Well, I knew there was some there. I had an inkling, but I didn't realise it was that bad. These are like, I don't know if they really work very well. They do collect water. They're dehumidifying bags for windowsills and things like that, and cupboards. They get heavy when they get the moisture. I think they go pink when they're full. Anyway, you microwave them for 6 minutes to get them dry again. So I've got 2 of them to do. Right, where's that mould spray? Now I've got a plan. Now this is great mould spray, it really works really well, but I don't know if it's just this particular bottle, but it all dribbles down the handle all over my fingers and onto the carpet, and it's full of bleach, so obviously that's not good. So I tend to wrap kitchen towel around it, and then as soon as it starts to become saturated and I feel the wetness soaking through, I change it. But that's no good. Now somebody in the comments, Sandy from the Thrifty Grandma channel, recommended decanting it into another squirty receptacle, and I do have one, so I'm going to do it. Well, I found one, so I've just given it a little rinse because it was a bit dusty from being on the top of the bathroom cabinet. There's a reason I haven't done this before, because I do think it's a really good idea, and the reason is I've been meaning to buy a new squirty thing to use because I'm just worried that Izzy's going to think that's just got water in it for squirting on your hair, and I'm so afraid that she'll squirt it on herself. But I'm just going to bite the bullet and I'm going to label it very, very clearly and try to remember to warn her as well. And I'll keep it under the kitchen sink where she's not going to probably look for it. So that's been my fear really, because it's toxic stuff. Oh my, no. Is this just me being puny, or is it genuinely designed to never unscrew? Oh, that's so annoying. No, I can't do it by squirting it all. I think it's actually true. Right, give me a minute. Yeah, it's actually not a screw, look. It's just freewheeling round. Right, I'm going to think for a bit. I think I'm going to make 2 holes in it, one in the bottom and one in the top. Top first, to let the air in, and then one in the bottom, and then it goes like that. Hopefully it goes in the little hole there. Oh, 2 hands required. I don't want to get bleach on the camera is the thing. If I put the other hole sort of there-ish, but have it horizontal, that shouldn't spill out of that hole because quite a lot's gone already. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it seems to be working. This is the second time I've filmed myself decanting something into another bottle in the last week or so. It's making some very pretty bubbles in the sink. Oh, it stinks. I should probably open the window, shouldn't I? That was a lot more successful than I thought it would be. Right, I'm going to spot treat that stuff now, but let me just show you the horror. So we've got a bit up there on the ceiling. Well, I knew about that, and a bit there and a bit there. That's grown a lot just in the last few days. But beware. I had the blinds drawn and I just had no idea, and then I pulled the blinds back today. I thought, let's give the room a really good airing, because I do open the windows every day. It's part of my routine. As soon as I get up, I open both my windows. That was there, and it's not the only one. It's all right on that side, just a tiny bit. Oh, there's a little tiny bit up in this corner, not much. That's a cobweb. I need to get that. But here as well, look where the blind was drawn, and I just didn't know it was there. So I'm going to attack that now and transform that. The reason there are towels on here is water just literally pools in the night when it's cold weather like this. It's condensation basically, it's not leaking or anything. Bit more mould there, but not much. Anyway, that's going to keep me busy for a little while, but hopefully I should see some really good results really quickly. There, I have labelled. That's all disappeared already, those couple of little bits up there. And there was a few little remnants. You can see where it's run down the walls. It's kind of concerning, but it did that before and it just disappeared, so I'm not too worried. Minutes later, and that's looking like that now. I wonder if I might need to go over that bit a bit more. I had, rather than the squirt, I used the spray function, like a mist, but went quite close to it, so it didn't spread out too far. Boring job now. I just need to log on to the HMRC website and see what's what in the way of tax for this year. Good, that is done and off the list. Next, excuse the messy room. This is my clutter zone. Anna. Anyway, I'm going to put some laundry away. It looks like a laundry castle, you know, like a sand castle, but it's a laundry castle, the shape of the basket. I'm impressed with myself.
As infecções reportadas todos os dias continuam ainda muito acima das 800.000. O infecciologista e conselheiro médico principal da Casa Branca, Anthony Fauci, tem dúvidas que a variante Omicron possa significar imunidade de grupo e o princípio do fim da pandemia.
It is an open question as to whether or not Omicron is going to be the live virus vaccination that everyone is hoping for, because you have such a great deal of variability with new variants emerging.
Oh, I'm running out of tissues. I need to go buy some. And dishwasher tablets. That's something else that I forgot to buy in Lidl yesterday. I'm tempted to just nip out to a smaller shop and get some later. We'll see how the time goes. Tissues times many. We've got toilet rolls on the go in quite a few rooms now. Oh, that needs hanging out now. Never stops, does it? I don't know how I've got so much to do when Izzy's not even in. It's just me. Mind you, it is mostly Izzy's. I definitely need a cup of tea because I am about to sit up at my desk and do more music notating as soon as I've hung that washing out, so that can be steeping while I'm filling that up. Yeah, it's probably contributing to yet more mould, to be honest, but it's nearly gone already. I've opened a window and turned the heating off. Those came out of the microwave much lighter and drier than they went in, but they were still a bit wet, so I'm just finishing them off on the rads. I have turned the heating off, but there's still quite a lot of residual heat, so I'll leave them there. Time for a cup of tea anyway. That's lovely and strong by now. Oh, this is what happens when you're trying to do everything through a monitor screen. You kind of lose your depth perception a bit. That's my excuse. Anyway, I'm going to have a manky banana. And I might actually have a little bit of Christmas chocolate because I'm really fired up to start that notating. But I don't want to stop for lunch yet, but I am actually starting to get hungry. Oh well. Wafer thin mint. Got a couple of these and a coin. And then I'm going to get to it. Get notating. And that's repeated, that's what that means. Same as the bar before. This one is a lot more straightforward than yesterday's. And I'm filming this on my other camera because this one is just randomly not working all of a sudden. It just says it's busy. What do you mean you're busy? You're supposed to be busy filming me. Oh, wow, okay, interesting. I have to look at that after. I need to finish this first. I take it back about it not being complicated. It was all right for the first page. Now it's got complicated and I'm thinking, shall I have dinner now? My other camera's still not working. I don't know what's the matter with it. I've come to the end of my attention span again, but I'm kind of keen to find out what's the matter with this, so I'm gonna take a bit of time to do that next and probably speak to you when I finish because my camera that works better indoors is not working.
How to fix your G7X if it is beeping at you.
Yeah, that's what mine's doing.
Because that's what mine was doing.
Me too.
Yeah, I thought, why not shoot a little video?
Yeah,
show you guys how to fix it. The G7X is all fixed.
It's working.
We're
Thank
ready
you.
to go. Get back to vlogging.
I've just found out that Izzy's coming home tonight. Originally, I was going to be working at IB's in the early part of the week, and then I couldn't because he wasn't available. And then I was going to be working there today, and then I couldn't because he's not available. And then I was going to be working there tomorrow, so Isabel was going to stay at my dad's. But now I'm not working there tomorrow because he still can't do it, and then so she's going to come home. So it's all just like playing it day by day this week, honestly. I think next week I'm just going to be working there loads. This is what I'm concluding because it's just so overdue now. Anyway, look, I've come to a brain dead thing because I've been sat here too long concentrating. I've spoilt my appetite for lunch by eating Christmas chocolates and banana, but I have to eat something because I'm literally getting the low blood sugar jitters. So I'm going to go and have a forage. There's a bit of leftovers on the stove, so I'm going to eat that and have it with something else. And tonight I'm going to cook macaroni cheese for Izzy, so I'm going to have to nip out and buy milk for that because she's going to be home. Yay. Oh, but by the way, I should just show you my mould-free ceiling, which I have not scrubbed. I just squirted. Same over there too, look. And the worst offender, look at that, where all that mould was. I tell you what, if I put it to one side, you'll be able to see the before on the other side of the screen. Look at that. There's just a little bit of yellow left, and I think the yellow is actually just mould that's been kind of dyed. So I think another squirt and that'll be gone. And it's a similar story on that one. I've done no scrubbing at all. You are meant to rinse it off. I haven't done that yet. Here's my leftover food from last night. I'm going to heat it up in the frying pan. And I'm just going to have an egg or two with it, I think. I'm thinking B&M bargains for these, because I'm sure they sell tissues and dishwasher tablets. And I can get milk there from macaroni cheese as well, can't I? I'll do the beans with it. And I might saute some mushrooms and green peppers as well on the side. Maybe courgette as well. Yeah, that would be lovely. It's one of my one pan wonders again, heating that up and frying those at the same time. There's lunch. I don't think it looks very appetising, but I think it's going to be very tasty. That was nice. Now I'm going to try a bit of this coconut yoghurt for afters. Somehow I managed to resist having the sugary ones, even though they're in the fridge. I didn't get this in Lidl's last time. I got it the time before, but it's still in date, so good. It's very nice indeed. You can definitely taste the coconut, but it's very, very mild and creamy. It's not got added sugar. It's just kind of got a little bit of natural sweetness from the coconut. Yeah, definitely would get this again. Oh, they sold out of milk. I'll have to go in a corner shop. It's all right. I've got some rice cakes though. They're only 39p in there. Really cheap. Oh, these tissues are not very cheap. Look. I'll just get one box to tide us over. These dishwasher tablets, fabulosa. 54 tablets for $4.99. I'm going to give those a try. I just changed my mind. They got Astonish ones for $2.99 for 42. I haven't done the maths, but I'm going to swap them because I like the Astonish brand so much. It's the early evening now. I've actually been having a bit of a chill out on my bed. I've been watching videos, drinking a nice cup of tea. I got all my editing done already. Izzy turned up, went straight in the bath, and she says she doesn't want dinner. So tomorrow we'll be having macaroni cheese, since I now have the ingredients for it. I think I might have a reasonably chilled out evening this evening. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you did like it, could you please give it a like? It does help channels to grow and I really appreciate that. And if you're new here and would like to follow more of my story here in South Wales, do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!